Szép jó hajnalt mindenkinek, Thorin vagyok, ez pedig a Thronebreaker, The Witcher's Tales. Witcher Tales? Meglátjuk. Átlagos, meg hadd szóljon. Hát legyen a mondjuk úgy normál.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm's sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances. And then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Meve, Queen of the Twin Realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the Queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Meve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
Hail, Your Majesty! Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Delighted. Hát persze, ne hazudj ennyire.
Yes, at its end letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value.
Hát, az efféle papírok többnyire...
That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Ouch.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
I deliberated. Wasn't at all certain in giving you the task. I knew you to be an equally good strategist as I am a shepherdess. So my intuition said no. Yet Reynard interceded on your behalf. Your Grace, they're common bandits, while the Count will have a host of men-at-arms to command.
Egyetértek.
Next time, I shall trust my gut. All right, speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall, to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
Az egy jó célpont akkor kirabolni.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, Your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
No. Lássuk. Tudunk sétálgatni. Aranyfa és újoncok. Ooh.
Oh, thought it were bandits riding in.
Ó. Kis fa. Gondolom még egy adag fa.
They stretched her over a fire till she told them where she buried her gold. Rather die than tell him she would, but I know where she kept it. Sit tight, sketch it out for you.
Egy ház előtt. Hogy éppen merre van ez a házikó, azt ki tudja. Oh, hello. Ó, ott a házikó. Hello. Olyan korlátlan időt póklázhatok itt a terepen, vagy azért ennek van valamilyen korlát? Ó, döntés. 25 arany, vagy egy recruit. Hát, talán az aranya kevésbé korlátozó. De hát ki tudja.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meve charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
Helyes. No, ugyan az első harc, úgy látom. Lássuk. Oké, gondolom. Összesen 4 sor van, ha jól látom. Közelharc, meg távolsági. Egy kártyát és bárhány képességet használhatunk.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
To attack the Queen? An outrage!
Oké, erőt hozzáadjuk.
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Oké. Play any card. Oh!
Salt of the earth, they are, Your Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Oh! Ad 4 pontot, meg egy páncélt 3 körönként.
I shall
Ráadásul,
teach you to respect the crown, you dogs!
amiért lojál, még 5-öt ad. Hát ezt azt hiszem tisztán nyertük.
The chase is on!
Oké. Oké, picit piszkáltuk.
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Oh.
What? Who dares?
Fetch.
The strays took tail and run. Yes, our victory is assured. Sound the horns. May they sing praises of this triumph for ages.
Ja, ezt a hatalmas meccset.
Battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength, prepare for a strike that will prove decisive.
Aha.
battle formation! Protect the Queen!
Ez egy tiszta sor. És hát boostoljuk nyilván.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Should have listened to me old lady. Give me a time.
Nem tudtuk megütni, de mondjuk így is jó. Lássuk, mit csinál.
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Hatalmas győzelem valóban. Komoly taktikai érzék kellett hozzá.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Neve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
Ahogy kell. Na most ezt hogyan szedjem össze? Úgyhogy megértem azt az egyszerű szöveget, hogy a másik egérgombbal kell.
I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the pearl of the north. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
Oké, úgy döntöttem, hogy pihenünk. Oké. Nyilván aranyba és fába kerül. Már is elköltöttünk 1000 aranyat. Yeah. Végre lehet változtatni a deckünkön. Minimum 25 lap, és legfőjebb a felső érték, nem a recruit cap, ami most éppen 125. Azt hiszem akarunk egy vagabondot. Wegenburg. Oké. Oké. És mi az a 6? Oké. Nem rossz. Plusz 11 egységnek, fini. Kutya. Kiméletlen. Warwagon. 10 HP és csinál 2 könnyű infantrit. És ha meghal, akkor sebez 5-öt. Oké. Ó, vicces. Egy blitzes egységet kihív. És gondolom mindenkinek van blitze, vagy legalábbis nagyon sokaknak. Pikeman. Summon all cop. Ó, egyet kirakunk és mindegyik jön vele. Az vicces, ez meg egy randomot a hullazsákból. Jó, hát nem nagyon akarok szerintem itt. Gondolom ezek egyediek, nem? Úgy látom, ilyen. No, hát valószínűleg nem nagyon fogunk piszkálni. Mondjuk ez a drummer, ez vicces. De most éppen nincs hely.
A bit of respite, Reynard.
Yes. But if you've any new orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease. Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the innkeep, even?
Your concern I most appreciate, Your Grace. But I prefer silence.
Has it always been thus with you? Ever a man apart?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company.
Delighted in conversation.
So what was it that changed you?
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, milady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
I don't, but would gladly hear it.
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start, not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant. Nor did I deserve it. To earn that respect became my driving aim, and to seem wise beyond my years, I began spouting off about the king's decisions. This maneuver Reginald botched, that he failed to think through, and yet elsewhere he'd blundered like a schoolboy.
Well, a brilliant strategist Reginald was not. They dubbed him the courageous, not the cunning, for good reason, I dare say.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me. I was charged with lèse-majesté. The court-martial took but a quarter of an hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason, and the noose awaited me. But Reginald first stayed the execution, then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, my voice cracking, I did as he ordained. Reginald listened, raptly and silently, and when I'd finished, he declared I was right. He then appointed me his personal aide. A clever lad like you, I can always use at my side.
Indeed. Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognized and heeded.
It was then I swore two things. Firstly, never again to wag my tongue like a fool. Secondly, never to betray his trust.
And you never did. Know what he told me moments before he passed? Trust none of them, Meve, save Reynard. The old sod was right about that, at least. I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard. Truly. Alas, I've come to fear Willem might simply not be cut out to be a king, let alone a good one.
A harsh judgment, Your Grace. Let's not be hasty. The prince is but 16 summers to him.
And is thus fully grown. The crown he should be able to bear at his age. Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's become of it. Bandits roam and loot unchecked.
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances, events beyond his control.
Would that it were so, Reynard. Would that it were so. Elsewise we must hope Ansaeus will demonstrate more wit than his brother. Though I see little chance of that either.
Ó, yeah. Minőségi
It's time I
utánpótlásunk van.
attended to other matters.
No. Na. Az jól hangzik. Ó. Arany vagy recruit? Arany. Ez meg 2000 arany. Nem rossz, nem rossz. De ez a scouting, ez jól hangzik. Hát egyelőre ennyi. Oké. Kell is valamit tennem, vagy csak megnéztük? Jaj, de jó. Azt hiszem ennyi. Haladjunk még egy kicsit tovább. No.
Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road? And in broad daylight, no less? Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rice, why I'd have gone round, through Sodden. They told me, Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace. They told me, Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace. They told me, Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic.
Okay. Oké. Gyanús.
Gods of mercy! Whatever is this filth?
Necrophages. Drawn here by blood's scent.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of my realm. I won't allow it! Attack!
Kedves és egyszerű, de hatékony. Lássuk. Még egy harcot letudunk, aztán mára ennyi. Folytatjuk minden legközelebb. Trophy.
Fog in broad daylight, with the heat positively sweltering. Have we to do with some manner of sorcery?
We shouldn't exclude the possibility, my lord. And great caution we must exercise.
Okay.
Raynard, what is this? Some spectre? A strigger?
I can't be sure, your grace. It's the first I've seen of any such... thing.
Ó, megöljük és hoz egy másikat. Köszi! Ja, hogy mind a két soromban van köd. Oké.
I'm a won't say.
These carrion eaters. I know them. Appeared on my estate last spring, enticed by the corpses of those of my sheep that fell. Harmless at first, until, that is, they fill their guts. Seemed to become quite powerful then.
Okay. Ja, úgy döntöttem, hogy ezen kell használni, értem. És utána bízzunk, hogy mivel még tutorial, nem szívott
Fearsome they
meg.
look, true. But they bleed just as we do. Onward! Slay the filth!
Na, igazából meg is tarthatjuk.
Aye.
So fortunate we routed the beasts before they had a chance to gorge.
Okay.
Should have listened to me old lady.
No, most hogy lesz.
Your Grace, yet more come.
They fill their bellies, ma'am. This doesn't bode well. Oh no, not well at all.
Oh,
One boat's all I need. Give me a target.
de úgy meg nem túl hasznos.
Curses. Strong as steers they've grown. And they show no fear.
Frenzied, my lady. It's bloodlust. They lose all instinct to survive, feel no pain whatever. I've witnessed this before.
Your Majesty, we must give ground. Fall back. We can't win. We must minimize our losses. My queen, there is no shame in ceding the field when fortunes turn sour.
Really? Jó, hogy azt csak egyszer tudja használni. Mikor mennyire egy mentset, de...
Victory must be ours now. We shall not retreat. Arms at the ready. Attack! Look there! Yet another abomination.
No, that stench. My salts. Where are my salts?
Oké. Próbáljuk meg. Súlyosság erősödik.
Our ballista, your command.
De miért használnám? Jó, oké, tutoriál azért kell használnom, de...
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Ezt lehetett volna abban is hatékonyabban is felhasználni. Mindegy. Már most több HUN van, mint neki, és már nem fog erősödni. De hát utolsó meccs. Nincs értelme megtartani.
The beast hasn't a chance against us. Victory is ours.
No. Na, hát valakinek nem volt szerencsés.
Many trees we've felled, my lady. Might you have need of them? So? Take whatever you... They call themselves strays. We build a bridge.
Ó, hello, 100 aranyacska. Csak úgy a semmibe. Némi loot. De mondjuk inkább összeszedném a lootokat, jó? Kicsit hasznosabbnak tűnik.
Lady, the masks they wear. Have you seen them? They've fangs, snouts, horns. Like a right proper nightmare. Your Majesty, I beg of you, thrash them bandits. Please. Scared to step out into me own fields, I am.
Az a terv, hogy csúnya gonosz banditákat megbüntizzük.
Soon, Queen and retinue arrived at Hawksburn. The men stationed there they found standing at attention, baking under the blistering noonday sun.
Your Majesty, Count Caldwell.
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
The local peasants we've rounded up in the yard, Your Grace. Expect they might have lent the bandits aid. Yet our courtesy hadn't inspired them. They haven't peeked a word. Might it please Your Grace to summon the hangman? He ties a noose for them, should have them jabbering right quick.
I'll speak to them first.
Your Majesty, for the Queen to question commoners, why, it's simply not proper.
Whom for? I shan't be stripped of crown and titles for it, so no impediment do I see. Lead me to them.
Bow low for your sovereign, Her Majesty, Queen Meve of Lyria and Rivia.
Have mercy, Your Grace. We bear no guilt, we simple folk.
Calm your hearts, good folk. Though your queen I may be, you are subjects, not slaves.
Meve extended a hand, the royal ring gleaming upon it. Unfamiliar with protocol, a pleb gripped it firmly and gave it a shake as hearty as a good scrub in the tub.
My, we shall be addressing one another by name afore long.
This is an outrage! Guards! Grab him!
I've all in hand, Caldwell.
Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm not accustomed, nohow.
Nonsense. You've a firm grip, a spry handshake, and a bold spirit I can respect. What do they call you, man?
Helmer, son of Florence.
Delighted, Helmer. Now understand me, man. I am in dire straits and in need of your aid. So please, answer my queries in full and forthrightly. The bandits,
Lássuk.
whom do they follow?
Him, milady. We seen him. No name, just an odd title. The Duke of Dogs, they call him.
My, a blue-blood thoroughbred mutt. Where are he and his hounds bound? Did he say?
That recall, Imogen? What do you name? A Gleaton or something?
Clayton. Lord Clayton. His estate lies to the south.
Sound the horns. Have the men form up. We march at once.
Milady, I've no ire for the Duke. He's a good man. Gave us proper brass for the welcome we gave him. Shared what grub he had.
Shut it, louts. The Queen's had her say. Your Grace, your orders. What are we to do with them?
Leave them be. The harvest draws close. Hard work. They'll have their hands full.
Oh, milady, thanks be to you, thanks be. I pray Mother Melita lay watch over your kind heart.
Pray she watches over yours. Should I hear of you sheltering bandits again, of you lying to my officers, I shall return and put torch to every hut, field and orchard. Understood.
Niamh set off toward Lord Clayton's estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants aside as it kicked up a cloud of dust. The folk of Hawksburn spoke of the royal visit long after, albeit ever behind closed doors and in hushed tones.
Ez egy gonosz megoldás volt. Oké. Loot, puzzle, point of interest, bla bla bla. De az már legközelebbre marad. Még azt a fát összeszedjük a
What is
erdőn
this,
belül.
Reynard? Bandits attacking royal tax collectors in broad daylight.
They shall pay dearly, Your Grace.
They shall indeed. And not only they. Rot has crept into Lyria, Reynard. My kingdom has been poorly kept.
Folytatjuk innen legközelebb.